for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Pisces, 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 that's what we got for you. Well, Pisces, you're like totally in the Pisces realm. You are not easily cornered into commitment. Really, you aren't. You are more skeptical than most, and this is a good thing. You're quick to befriend people, but you're also very observant, and you pay attention. Okay? You pay attention. So if someone is duping you, you catch it pretty quickly, right? This is why I think you get the Hangman, is because you really hang out until you're sure. You don't say much, you don't do much, you just hang out until you're sure, okay? And then you jump. And that's a good thing. The only things that you might jump at are things like, you know, someone like me who's offering you tarot card readings or tarot cards teachings, and you get a vibe and you feel that vibe, but this is very different than love, right? This is a passion of something in your heart. But when it comes to, you know, the other heart that we have, well, that's the part that can get Pisces into trouble. So most of you have figured that out and backed off a bit, at least in 2024. You sure have learned some hard lessons in the past. Pisces love people are taking more care and more time in choosing their partners. They are looking for someone who has this good Emperor energy, which is all about good leadership, authoritative energy that is fair and just, someone who's protective, established, good fatherly figure, a good grandfatherly figure, someone that, you know, you really feel safe around. That's the energy that Pisces is looking for. And likely most Pisces will be attracted to people that are slightly older than them. And part of the reason for that is because they do have a mature way of looking at things. They can be very consistent, but they can also be very persistent. And in that, persistence can sometimes get caught in alcohol or drug abuse or those types of things. Psychosis is one of the problems, the possible problems for Pisces. Illusionary states that can possibly happen with them, especially if they've been in a state for a long time and they haven't been around people to help stabilize them. If they haven't been around people that are supportive to them, they can spin out of control. I've seen it. They can make decisions too quickly, and at that point, they aren't their own best friend. See here that, you know, you're often attracted to the darker loves, or the more decadent loves, or debauchery and stuff like that can also be an attraction to many Pisces. And so we do got to be careful, Pisces, that you don't jump in too far without, you know, some hesitation and evaluation. Okay? You just need to be really careful of that. You're laughing at me because you know it's true. Well, that's what I mean. You guys have learned a lot. And in 2024, you guys have balanced out way more than you have been in the last 3 or 4 years. All right, so this is good, and I like what I'm seeing. It's because you're fighting for your own soul. You're fighting for your own heart. You recognize the problem areas, and you're like, no. You know, you're pulling out your sword now. You're not putting up with yourself. So this is the end result. Because you make those hard decisions, those hard choices, and you carve away the bullshit, you end up with the 10 of Cups. And that means a happy home, happy family, happy situation, and you're carving the way for this good man to find their way to you. You've been a bit more of a bitch, and this is a good thing, because you know what they say about bitches? They get the best guys. And if you're a Pisces, be a little hard-nosed, but make sure whoever you're attracted to or interested in knows you're attracted to them. Put the effort and energy out, because Pisces men sometimes are a little tiny bit too shy, and that screws with their vibe, and that is not what you're supposed to be doing. You've got lots of love. You are a good communicator. You say what's on your mind. You know, you get that out, and that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I do like who I see coming in your direction, though. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very interesting person. They may have come here with some headaches, with some difficulties, with a need for support and kindness. Yeah, it could be that my phone is starting to die, so I'll get this done. Hopefully it'll settle down. Kindness, love, friendships. Not necessarily building a romance, but building friendships, building a support team, building a good work environment, good supportive systems, that type of a thing. Whoever that is, though, could end up a very good friend of yours. Okay, oh good. A very good friend of yours. So I am being told to tell you that if you're thinking of moving, it's not the right time. So as far as love goes, you shouldn't be moving in with anyone, and no one should be moving in with you. Not during the month of May, anyways. Slow your roll there, okay? Even if you're thinking about it, don't do it. It's not a good time. It's not a good time for you. Change will come, but not quite yet. I'm going to say at least 2 months before you can actually even think about making any big differences, because right now you need to focus on career, yourself, and your existing family. If you happen to have children, or if you have family around you, mother, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, those types of things, that'll be a good thing for you to focus on. And take your time in making judgment. I'm going to say that overall, some of you Pisces still need to clean up, clear the energy field, clear the issues around you as far as love, because unfortunately this has been your past, and broken heart, broken energy, separations, heartache, sadnesses, those kinds of things has been on your doorstep, and you've been healing it, and you've been looking at, what your part was. How did that happen to you? What are you going to do about it? Right? How will you not end up in that position anymore? So that's what the month of May is sort of you sorting through you, figuring out what you need to do to not attract that kind of nonsense into your space anymore. So that was for love.